Okay, so here I have connect the Sharp TV board BIOS to the ch341a programmer. Okay, so here I will show the software that I use to program the BIOS chip. So here I have two software. One is the ch341a programmer and the AS programmer software. So to program the BIOS chip, I use both of these software, and both software have the pro and cons. So I'll explain both difference on these two software. So first we start with the ch341a programmer. So one of the good part in this software is it has the detect button. So when I click this button, so it will detect the details of the BIOS chip. So here it comes out the model here, W25Q128BV. Then how much the size, everything's come detail here. Okay, and then usually I use to read the data from the BIOS chip from by clicking this button. Okay, so the problem with this programmer is if the BIOS chip have a write protection. So when we click program, there will be problem. They will be programmed to erase the chip and program the chip if the chip got write protection. So this software usually I use to detect the chip and to read the chip. So to program the chip, I use the AS programmer. Here, this one. Okay, so this is the AS programmer. So for the AS programmer, there's no detect button. So we have to go to the IC here, go to SPI, and then we need to look for Winbond. Here, okay, here is the Winbond. Then we need to search for the model. Here is the W25Q 128BV, the same type. So here, if you can see here, once we choose, so here is already there. So we need to make sure that this one is same, W25Q128BV. So here is the same. Okay, so here there's no detect button. So we have to choose from the list of IC available here. And after we choose this one, so we just open the file. For example, here I have this file here, bin file. So I open. So once I open, so here this is the code that I will write to the BIOS chip. So one of the good thing about this AS programmer is it has a unprotect function. If you see here, once I open this file and then I go to this icon here and click. So if you can see here, by clicking this button, it will unprotect, erase, program, verify. So by clicking this button, it will do 4 steps here. Means it will unprotect the chip in case the chip got write protection. Then it will erase all the BIOS data in the chip. Then it will program the file that I just opened. then it will verify the program. Means all 4 steps we can do just by one click here. So that's the difference between the ch341a programmer and AS programmer. So both software have the pro and cons. So for the BIOS chip programming, I use both of these programs.